I have this thing that I like to refer to as influencer syndrome. Every single project I make, I always feel the urge to monetize it. And the cheat code, at least for the time being, is to make knitting projects because my knitting skills aren't good enough to make patterns. My friend Vicky recently gave me a bunch of hand-me-down yarn and I thought it would be a good opportunity to do like a cropped sweater. I'm starting with a turtleneck and it's just gonna be like a nice tight cropped sweater with a zipper. I have no idea if I'm gonna manage. I've knitted like a pair of socks and that's it. So that's gonna be my challenge. I guess I technically am monetizing it because I'm vlogging it, but it doesn't count because my vlogs don't earn any revenue. They're just for shits and giggles at this point. I am at such a beautiful spot today. I'm next to this beautiful lake. This geese couple with their 2 kids have just been hanging out with me. I went to 2 thrift stores today trying to find a picnic blanket. One of them was closed, one of them I couldn't find one, so actually I'm just on a rain poncho right now and it gets the job done. There are little bugs everywhere. I'm gonna build up a few more rows of this ribbing. It's the only thing I can do because I don't have internet either, so I can't really search up the next step. I got a little bit sunburned, but that's okay. I finished Metamorphosis and there were 2 more short stories in here. This was really, really good. And I just started The Collector, which so far is so interesting. So really looking forward to reading this one more. I built up a little bit more of the turtleneck. I think it's almost at the length that I want it to be. I'm gonna fold it over like that, and that way I can tuck a zipper in. This fell onto my lap while I was biking home, so I'm gonna try and press it and put it in my journal. I'm also really, really hungry, so I'm gonna make a pizza. The way the sun has set. I just looked through all 50 of the pattern testing applications. I don't know how I'm gonna pick. Like, I want everyone. I'm gonna sleep on it and then probably sleep on it again tomorrow. Can I just do a test with like 30 people? No, that's too many.
About 110 stitches that can be divided so precisely. 6 stitches is you just see how you can...
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna put this aside and then I'm gonna start bottom up because I feel like I'm learning knitting after crochet, so I feel like bottom up would be easier for me. Let me try. I don't know whether I'm doing this because I just want to like delay the hard part because this is just like ribbing and then a tube until I reach the arms, or whether this is like a gut feeling that bottom up is gonna work better for me. But either I get severely humbled or it's an I told you so. We'll see. I don't know how you knitters do it. This shit builds up so slow. Any sort of tension, discrepancy you can really see. I think I made it just right, like with the zipper. I'm going to bed. Good morning, my dudes. Tell me why my body does this, where I'm so tired, but as soon as my head hits the pillow, I just get so excited for the next day that I can't sleep. And then the sun starts rising at 3:30 for some reason, so by the time I finally got to sleep, it was literally light out. We're having a day out tomorrow, so maybe I just stay in today. I can't really get away with much longer for ribbing, otherwise there's going to be no space for pockets before it reaches the boob, and I don't want pockets over my boobs. So for the next few rows, I'm just going to do knit 1 row, purl 1 row. What's that called? stockinette. I look like an anime character. Like, why is it doing that? It just grows and grows, and I just shape it into shit like this just happens, and people think I'm like going for something. I am up early. I'm gonna go to the pole studio and have a class. I'm trying to force down this nasty protein bar before I leave. So I'm probably gonna work until the boob today. And then I don't feel like doing the math for the boobs, so I'll probably just start the sleeves for attaching separately, because I have to do that shortly after the boob anyway. Actually, no, no, my arms they start, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's why we had the little mini break to make it happen. Oh my god. Actually, I don't think I checked you in. Can you remind me what your name is? Okay, that's what I thought. And you are with class, right? So, probably. Yeah. Now you switch your legs around. You can try it a little bit more. And then this one goes down. I call this one a flamingo. So I didn't make it up, but there are like 15 moves in pole that people refer to. Push off bodies, lean a little bit, and take your going slow-mo. Like if you're in slow-mo video. Nobody knows if you're sick. No, it's not. Hold on. Yeah, both feet are on the pole in your flamingo. Yeah, nice. Okay, you can go even lower. Painful, it's not right. You got it. Slide a little bit. Good. Other hand. Good. And you're gonna grab the base. Grab the base of the pole. Yeah. Bend and your arms away. When you want to come down, you round your back. Yeah, super nice. Move back on. Kick up. You can do it. You're like, if I'm doing it. Yeah. Pull up your step. Good. This lady loves to sunbathe on my raised bed. I had herbs planted there and she squashed all of them. I'm gonna put it in the water, okay? Stay hydrated. Hey! No! Hi! What the fuck is that? I made a video a while ago where I was talking about some reasons as to why I prefer crochet to knitting. And one thing I said was that if you make a mistake in knitting, it is so much more punishing and it takes so much longer to fix it. And so many knitters got mad at me, and it's like, why are you booing me? I'm right. Like,
crochet hook. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And if I hit this stitch,
I don't think I actually forgot a stitch. I think the tension was just off. It looks a little bit better than before. Oh, you guys, I don't have anything. Ah. Oh, he's like really proud of himself. Their previous spot was here, and for some reason, their new one is here? It's like the worst spot, you guys. Okay. Okay. I think I'm happy with this length. Okay, I need 20 increases to reach the max circumference, and it takes 24 rows from like the under boob to like the center of the boob. So I'm just gonna do like a regular row and then an increase row. Wait, I don't even know how to do increases. I need to search up a tutorial. This one is a merp and this one is a milp, or the other way around. And for some reason, for this side, I had some tension issues, so there's some holes that I don't really like, but I kind of locked the fuck in and I fixed it in the later rows, and I don't have that on this side for some reason. Okay, well, maybe a little bit. I wonder if I can get this area done today, because then I can put this aside and then start on the sleeves, which would be good for tomorrow, because, well, I'll tell you tomorrow morning what I'm gonna do. Hi, baby.
Hello.
Yeah. What the fuck is that? I hate the magic loop. Oh,
You fix it?
you're on camera.
Oh. Can I have one?
If you're my mom or my dad and you're watching this video, please stop watching this video. There is, you do not want to see this next part because I'm getting a tattoo. I have this lower back tattoo that I got from my friend who was a scratcher. I knew what I was getting myself into, but it is time to get it fixed up. Every time the opportunity has come up, I'm always like, no, I'm gonna donate the money. No, I'm gonna spend that money on my pigeons. I'm gonna put it in savings, and it's just time. I wasn't necessarily actively seeking a tattoo artist. I just told myself I'm gonna come across the right one eventually. And I did. I saw his art and I thought it was so beautiful, so I hit him up. I really like his style because he does these sort of sigil looking abstract illustrations, but they're very organic. He sent me the first concept sketch and I thought of such a cool idea, and I was like, wait, hear me out. Can you do this? And he was like, yeah. And well, I'll show you guys once I get the tattoo and explain it, but I'm really excited. I think it's gonna look so sick. I am also scared because when I got my current lower back tattoo, it was only for half an hour that I was laying face down on her couch, but it hurt like a bitch. Like, it hurt so bad. The artist told me that the piece I'm doing today might be a longer session, and I don't know what that means. Hopefully I can knit while he's buzzing me, so I have a distraction and a way to pass the time. Okay, let's get ready. Okay, so I think I am just gonna go loose pants, and then he said to wear a thong just in case, but it shouldn't come down to that. your hair, so.
I look like a mess.
I'm in a very compromising position right now with my phone.
Hello.
Thumbnail farming.
I mean, your subscribers, they want more of me.
They do. Looks like I'm naked.
I'm giving peasant. I'm giving.
Holy shit. It's fucking massive.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I think it looks great. I really love the swoop.
I am genuinely out of commission until this tattoo heals. Holy shit, that was one of the most painful experiences of my life. People do not talk enough about the fact that a big tattoo can literally make you sick because the trauma to the body causes an immune response. So I had a fever last night and I'm still shedding it off today. I thought I would be at that studio for 3-4 hours max. Big mistake, I was there for 11. This artist is so amazing. He made 3 different concept sketches for me to choose from on the day. He tried on 2 stencils and he was like, I think I can get a better illustration if I freehand it. And then he spends an hour freehanding the stencil. And then the tattoo itself was a 7-hour session. Lucas is such a sweetheart. I was saying in our group chat how I was about to get a tattoo and I was so scared. And he shows up uninvited to the tattoo studio and brings me a snack and some moral support. And it genuinely saved me because I was obviously poorly prepared. I didn't know I would be at the studio for so long. So the snack he got me genuinely kept me alive. The artist had warned me beforehand, are you gonna be okay? Because this is a really painful area. So I was shitting myself. I was like, fuck, what have I gotten myself into? The outline was definitely painful as hell. I was really gritting my teeth, but then the shading was super chill. Then near the end, everything was painful because I was just running out of steam and adrenaline and I was on an empty stomach. But apparently I held out really good. Like at the end, the tattoo artist was like, are you good? And by then the tattoo was over. So I was like, yeah, I'm good. And then he just kind of looked at me like, so I was like, well, it hurt when I was on the table. And he was like, oh yeah, okay. He says that he has like tattoos everywhere except for his lower back because he's scared of the pain, which I don't think the lower back area is the most painful, but I just think by virtue of it being in such a vulnerable part of your body definitely adds to it. Bro, I had my pants like halfway down, my ass out the whole day. Just like every time I went to the bathroom, I was like, if you're my mom and you're watching this, I'm sorry. I told you to stop watching. I warned you. I knitted a little bit while I was on the operating table. So I have the cuff for the sleeve and I think that's a good length now. So I'm gonna do 1 more row and then start doing continuous knitting. By the way, guys, thank you so much for your donations. I promise you guys, I'm not using your donation money to like splurge on tattoos. I have it all set aside. I'm not touching it unless it's for animal rescue. This tattoo, I had the deposit paid for a while back and I had money set aside for like several years for it. Because as I said, I was just waiting for the right opportunity. This is what I had before and you can see the line art wasn't the best and it was starting to like, I metabolized quite a bit of it somehow. And so this was the first concept sketch. And then basically I saw that the lower middle part, like that point, I was like, wait, can you turn that into a pigeon skull? That would be so sick. And then he turned it into this. And I was like, fuck yes. But during the consultation, like he freehanded it and he had to make some stylistic changes to make the composition work with the cover up. And in the end, he didn't do the skull, but he stopped before filling in the very middle. And then he did 1 more stencil. And I looked at it and I was like, can you in any way add just like a little pigeon beak? That would be fantastic. And he did. I am so happy with it and it was so worth it. I had the best and worst sleep of my life because I could not sleep on my back, but I was so tired it didn't even matter. I did stain the bed sheets with ink and bodily fluids because my second skin peeled off. but that's okay. I'm staying home and Till's gonna get me some saran wrap. Right now, I'm just like in my underwear with it like pulled down so my crack is out right now, and I'm wearing leg warmers to keep warm. Tend to like get comfortable with the skill and not.
Pack your bags for the weekend. I just booked our flights. Let's go see a show in Mexico, yeah. Laugh and dance all night. We should fly right over the sea.
I am almost done with the first sleeve. It was so nice being able to just work on this continuously, and I will probably finish it today, and then that'll be my goal, and then maybe start a little bit on the other sleeve. I need to show you something really funny and like kind of gross actually. I took an old clean bed sheet and I was like, I'm gonna lay back on this and then I won't stain any of the furniture. So now that bed sheet looks like this. It kind of blends in with the design. Maybe kind of, no it doesn't. That's really gross. It looks like period stains, but black. I cannot believe that is a full day of knitting. I mean, that plus a little bit of the previous sleeve. I also said in one of my videos that knitting builds up so much slower than crochet, and knitters also got mad at that. Once again, why are you booing me? I'm right. Let me wipe them with some hot water. Oh, slow, 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 slow.
Yeah.
You kind of look like you're making muffins.
I am.
Because I thought,
Really?
yeah, your ass cheeks are like weighing down on my leg.
Sorry. Good job.
Thank you. Sorry. There we go. Hey. Oh! She tripped over the plastic.
I don't know what's your mom's story.
It has been 4 days since the day I got my tattoo. It has officially reached the stage of unrelenting itchiness, and it's really, really miserable. I'm not gonna lie, I itched it a lot in my sleep last night. I put on the saran wrap just in case that would happen, but I itched through the saran wrap, and the saran wrap made it itchier. Luckily it's fine, the ink looks fine, no damage done. It's just a bit tender from all the scratching. So I've been doing either saran wrap or I've just been chilling at home like with my pants halfway down my ass, and both are really, really uncomfortable. Today I am wearing Till's boxers and Till's shorts, which feels a lot better. Today we're gonna go into town and get Till a new bike. I'm gonna try and finish this sleeve. Then I'm gonna resume the body to the point where the sleeve attachment goes. And then I don't want to deal with the sleeve attachment today, but maybe we'll see. So a few days ago, Till and I found this little crow fledgling that's been wandering around the neighborhood. It's been in our courtyard for the last couple of days, and its parents like kind of take shifts overseeing it and like flying down to give it food. We went down today to get a closer look, and it looks like something is wrong with its leg. And today, while we were heading out, this other woman was there, and she and Till, they kind of cornered it to take a look. It looks like the same issue that baby had, like it looks like a mild break or dislocation. And while we were looking at it, the parents were screeching like crazy. Eventually, it seemed like they rallied like all of the crows in the neighborhood, and they were like circling us, trying to ward us off. If it were a pigeon, we would have definitely taken her in, but the thing is, a crow is a wild animal, and this baby is not gonna go hungry. And I'm not too worried about like children or cats, because if something or somebody does attack this little baby, all hell is gonna break loose. Like all of the neighborhood crows are gonna gang up on whoever hurts it. What I am worried about is that somebody else notices the baby and then they catch it and they call like animal rescue services, or they take it to the shelter, because what they usually do with birds that have leg injuries is they just euthanize it, and we had to learn that the hard way. We can see the baby from our back balcony, so we're just gonna monitor for the next few days. He is so cute. Like he looks like this little mold sport with blue eyes. It's so adorable, and it breaks my heart because he looks really scared and confused. And I am chatting with my rehabber and giving her updates on this baby so that she can also help me assess what to do. I think I'm actually past the length of the previous sleeve, but something I forgot to account for. When it stretches laterally, it also shortens. So I'm gonna make this longer than the other sleeve and also lengthen that sleeve. I don't know why I didn't account for this. It's such a rookie mistake, but I think I'm also going to frog this body back to where the bust increases start and just make this portion longer. After we checked on the baby, I scattered some bird food around the field, and I made sure that the baby's parents saw me do that. So hopefully they don't hold a grudge against us, because if anybody is going to help this crow, it's going to be Till and I need them to trust me. But I think we're kind of on their hit list for scaring the baby today. You can't even tell it's a crow, it just looks like a trash bag.
Mama's over there.
Yeah, Mama's over there in the flowers. Oh, there's another one.
Maybe it's Papa.
Yeah.
For Eddie or support? So far. Needs to go longer, I think.
Fuck. I'm sleeping with socks over my hands tonight in case I scratch myself again in my sleep. I have survived the night. I did not scratch it once. This morning I am going to see Teddy. I'm gonna bike really slowly so I hopefully don't work up a sweat. I need y'all to see something. Teddy? It's so smart. To make a pit stop today to the train station because one of my Jeep testers is stopping by to grab the leftover yarn that I offered. This is way more than what they'll need. I think this is double the amount of yarn they need, but I'm just gonna give them the rest as a gift since they're doing it. And I also had some like failed prototypes that I'm gonna give them as well, just in case they can do something with it. My tester is so sweet. Look at what they brought me. Bunch of Kool-Aid packets. I haven't had Kool-Aid in over 10 years. Strawberry Sour Patch Kids hand sanitizer. And they said, yeah, I know you like strawberry because you said so in a video. If you're watching this, thank you again. You're so sweet. I'm gonna add a few more rows. I have to be honest, I'm stalling because I don't want to do the attachment and then I don't want to do the whole shoulder logistics because I'm scared. I was about to blow on it and like it was hot. Wait.
Me?
It's so sour.
Oh my god, I feel it like all over here.
Do you like it?
But, oh my god, it's still got...
Are you saying you like it because I'm filming you?
No, I do like it. I like sour shit. You can vouch for me.
Yes. Okay, we've tried strawberry lemonade and charcotberry fin. And this one is also excruciatingly sour. I don't know if I'm not diluting it enough, but there's still powder at the bottom because I didn't mix it properly, so it's not even full force. I feel like if we mix the two, it's gonna make mustard gas. I just don't remember Kool-Aid being this sour because I've had Kool-Aid before, but it just tasted like really sugary fruit juice. Okay, so I'm stupid. You're supposed to dilute it in like a large pitcher and add sugar.
Extremely cleverly handled.
I thought it was like those individually portioned, so you... Oh my god, please ignore everything I say. I'm actually dumb. I didn't read the packet.
It is supposed to be multiple servings.
Yeah, you do like a big pitcher like this. Oh my god, I'm embarrassed.
Twice as strong as mine.
That's what I remember it tasting like.
I like the sour one.
I started adding in... Oh my god, the increases, like the fucking... But what's it called? The dart on the side, yes. I'm still getting the same issue with the holes. I think when I finish the whole sweater and I'm weaving things in, I'm gonna have to take a thread and just close the holes. It's been 1 week since I got my tattoo done. The itchiness was slowly subsiding day by day, and right now it's like barely noticeable at all. But actually yesterday was the toughest day. I was just running so low on willpower after restraining myself for a week, and like I scratched it again in my sleep. It is recovering. It's really flaky and gross right now, but it's not as raised anymore. Touching it and lying on it is perfectly fine, so on track. Hey buddy, you okay? Oh, we're gonna hang out again, you and I.
Oh, she didn't do it for a bag, she just did it for...
Yeah, with Brom also. What they do. They might slam it here though if they want to pick it up.
I'm sorry y'all, I haven't been vlogging well at all. Oh fuck, I just dropped some stitches. Oh, I just dropped so many stitches. That's fantastic. Fuck my life. I attached both of the sleeves yesterday, so it's finally starting to look like a sweater. God damn it. I'm with Teddy again, and well, I guess I'm gonna spend the morning fixing this. Did Teddy do this? Today is my first day working out since getting my tattoo. I'm going to the pole studio again. We'll see how it does today when I'm like sweating and upside down.
Yeah, this side, and can you grab it? There you go. And if you want, now try to stretch this leg as much as possible so you push it out. Wait. Okay, wait, you want to try to push into your arm. That's...
So Pee-wee's back. If you guys watched my vlog on how I made, laundry, the crochet bear, I was also giving kind of a timeline of Pee-wee's relationship. And about a month ago, he was having just like a bunch of dates over, and it seemed like things were working out with this one little black pigeon. And then Pee-wee stopped visiting. So I presumed that they paired up and then he moved out and then they started nesting somewhere else. But now a month later, he's back. And he's alone, which means they broke up. When people on the internet say that pigeons are so loyal and they mate for life, I don't say anything because it's good PR for them, but it is so far from the truth for certain pigeons like Pee-wee, and it's just like, I don't know what he's doing. He can't make a relationship last. He had one lasting relationship and she got PMV and I had to take her to an apiary. Everybody, please send your thoughts and prayers to Pee-wee and hope that he finds himself a beautiful wife, because God knows he's trying really, really hard. These two aren't paired. They're buddies. This one's also been visiting for a couple years. I believe, Pee-wee, one day you will find your forever wife.
Bro, that's beautiful.
Wait, there's two. It's double.
Where's my fucking camera?
Happy Pride Month, Pee-wee! I need to vent to you guys about yesterday's pole class because it was genuinely the worst experience I've ever had with an instructor. It was a sold out class. If it's a sold out class, every single pole is going to be occupied by a student. So I take the frontmost, middlemost pole. That is usually the pole that the teacher uses to do her demonstrations. Usually how it works is the student just steps aside so that the teacher can use that pole when the teacher is demonstrating something. But the instructor comes up and she's like, sorry, you can't be there, that's the teacher pole. I have this thing where I have trouble picking up on sarcasm when people are being sarcastic to me, but this was the first case in my whole life that I'm hearing somebody be 100% serious, but their delivery was so snarky that I thought they were being sarcastic. So I was buffering, I was like, oh, are you being serious? And she was like, yes, I'm the teacher. That's not what I asked. And now you're just making me look stupid. And the way she spoke to me, it seemed like she assumed that I didn't speak English. Like it was just, I just felt so patronized. And then that pole ended up being occupied by someone else anyway. So it felt like I was just getting punished for showing up early. Anyway, they sent me to a pole in the corner. The pole they sent me to was damaged. She didn't tell me it was damaged. Another student who was so nice came up to me and was like, hey, by the way, the pole is damaged in this spot, so just be really, really careful. Pole is such a fucking dangerous sport. I'm gonna be spinning and hanging upside down. I would have appreciated a warning by the actual instructor of the class. And then she starts the class and she's like, is anybody here for the first time? Because this is not a total beginner class, and if you've never done pole before, you are going to suffer today under me. The thing about pole, it's not officially registered as a sport because of stigma, so there's no official ELO system, and every single studio has a different like difficulty system. And if you're new, or if you're just simply trying a studio for the first time, it's really hard to know which class is for you. And this is a sport that takes so much courage to join, like so much strength and vulnerability. Can you imagine finally working up the courage to go to a pole class? You accidentally sign up for the wrong one. This pole class, its name is beginner. So it's very easy to sign up for this one thinking it's for total beginners. Anyway, can you imagine your first pole instructor and she's like, you're in the wrong place. Why are you even here? You're gonna suffer. If a total beginner joins your class that's not for total beginners, I feel like once you like demonstrate the move to all of your higher level students, you could just send them to work on that move and then go to the beginner and then give them like a more detailed breakdown of the move, or give them an easier modification of the move. And then we do a fucking 40-minute warm-up. This is a 1-hour class. Barely got to train any pole. By the way, the instructor I'm talking about is not the girl who was spotting me in the video. That was the teaching assistant. She was fine, she was cool. In fact, it seemed like she felt kind of bad that I got like kicked to a corner. And the whole point of pole is it's like a creative sport. Like you implement your own twist to the moves and you do a little improv. But this instructor was so dead set on like, you have to move your free hand like this. You have to do this swivel. She kept saying like, if you don't do this with your leg, I'm gonna chop it off. If you don't like do this with your hand, I'm gonna slap your hand. And it was funny like the first 2 times, and then it just felt like we were being threatened. I don't feel comfortable even executing these moves. Like every time I struggled with a move, it felt like it just affirmed the idea that I was stupid for taking the teacher poll, and now look at me like struggling to do these moves, like I'm just an idiot. But anyway, I'm adding regular knit purl rows for quite a while, because when I do the decreases, like the 4 that thing, I'm gonna do 8 decreases per row, so it's gonna be like quite drastic. So from here to here, it's just going to be like continuous. So today in the evening, when Till comes back from work, we are going to drive to Groningen to meet up with my friend Mia, and she is one of my Jeep testers. So I also have a big stash of my leftover yarn that I'm going to give her to test the project, and she's going to do my nails. So that's going to be really fun. Okay, see, now I'm pissed because I'm having the same issue that I did with my darts on, like, under my armpit. Why is it that whenever I do... What's with these holes? And why is it only when I do one type of decrease? Oh, never mind, it's here too. What the fuck? Like, okay, why does one series of decreases look fine and then the one next to it looks like poo-poo? I'm seeing Vicky for lunch tomorrow. I'm gonna ask her about it. Okay, so I texted Vicky and I sent her pictures of the gaps and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And first of all, she laughs at me. And then she's like, well, it's cotton. And I'm like, what do you mean, well, it's cotton? And apparently that's less stretchy. And then she's like, what are you doing these for? And I'm like, I'm doing the decreases for the shoulders. And then she's like, oh, well, then it's fine. What do you mean it's fine? It looks shit. Cute.
So, never sewn in 5 years. Oh.
He's so cute.
Yes, that's to be expected.
Exposed.
I can take this off. You should not film those. They're not presentable. They're not presentable. Also, Jurassic Park.
No, can you feel the love tonight?
Oh, almost.
Oh, say, can you see us gleaming?
This fucking...
Oh my god.
Can I have some pizza?
Probably in the end, it's good that you guys came here. That it's an actual thing that people will ask for. Don't do the close-ups! The close-ups are
Yeah,
horrible.
we go from very far away. Wow.
What happened here?
Snapchat off. You can't see shit. Oh yes, you can.
Skinny though. Like, is your hands that skinny?
No, I did like a negative E.
Do you hope that it's gonna block out?
I tried it on and it fits.
Okay. It's really close. No, like overall it's good. I just I don't know about the decreases though.
Me neither. Every other row.
Okay, but like usually start decreases for the raglan from the armpit, but then their sleeves are so skinny. I don't know how that will work out.
This is how it's looking after Vicky has seen to it. These are the... Do I just leave these on the whole time?
Yeah, you can Kitchener stitch it later.
Everybody picking up a new craft needs a Vicky in their lives. This girl is so sweet. So she invites me over for lunch. She looks at my whip and she's like, okay, this won't do. So she makes me frog back to the sleeves, fixes the sleeve decreases, helps me reattach them, and then puts it on like all this life support. Realizes that she miscounted, so reattaches all of it. It took her like 4 hours. And then that's not all. She wrote me a pattern for how to go about doing the shoulder decreases. I actually cannot fail this now because if I'm failing this whip, I'm failing Vicky. I'm gonna spend the day just trying to crank this out and see how far I can get. What the fuck am I watching? This has turned into complete slop. I am at my fucking wit's end with this pattern. I just frogged all the way back to the arm connection again because Vicky's pattern was not working. I tried it on and there was just way too much around the shoulders, so I'm doing it again with twice as many decreases, but still half as many decreases as I was doing last time. Every frog is so fucking tedious. This is what I hate about knitting, and it builds up so slow. I want to be done with this. I don't want to work on it anymore. I'm sick of the colorway. Okay, this is my new plan. I'm not doing the turtleneck. I'm not doing pockets or zipper. I am going to stop it at the shoulders, and it's going to be like a semi-fitted off-shoulder type thing, and I'm going to seam the front. I don't want a zipper. And that's gonna be that. Okay, so I frogged and then I restringed the needles, but I dropped so many stitches. I think the count is way off now. So I have that to deal with as well. Last night I removed some of the color on a few nails, and actually I really like the color of just the base gel because it looks like my natural nail, but not really. So I think I'll remove the rest of these as well and just do the base gel. I don't have interesting content to show you because I'm just at home crocheting and crashing out, but I'm gonna try and fix up what I just frogged, and then I'm right here. I'm gonna work until here, do like a tiny bit of ribbing, and then I am done. I am calling it here and casting off. I don't like really short pieces of ribbing like that, but it's just so it doesn't curl in on itself. I didn't do any neckline shaping, any short rows, anything like that. Felt like going into this I was so particular, and now I'm just like, I don't fucking care. I just want it to be over with. I tried it on a few times and it is cute. Like, it doesn't look bad or anything. Next week I'm going to Belgium because my dad's gonna be in town, and I'm gonna bring this with me. Hopefully it's done by then, and I'm gonna try and style it and actually go out and wear it. I feel like I always try so hard to make these vlogs interesting, and I'm like, oh, if I really want to like make it as a vlogger and not just a commentary YouTuber, I have to like really like do stuff and like make my content compelling. But I feel like in the last stretches I'm always just sitting in my house. Good morning, Pookies. It's been a couple days. I am in Belgium. She has been blocked and seamed and woven in, so she is finished. I didn't film the seaming, but there was nothing to see, I promise you. But let me try her on for y'all. It fits. Everybody who I showed this to when I was working on it was like, who is that for? It looks like it's for a baby. It's for me. It looks even better on camera, but it looks like it fits really well. But can we just go through everything that's wrong with it. First of all, I think you can probably see a little, but the armpit shaping is very off. It feels like there's this excess fabric, but it feels very, very cinched here. I made the arms definitely way too tight. I thought this was the widest part of my arm. It's here, so it's very tight up here. I think that might be the issue. Also, you can really see the seam because I did the Kitchener stitch on the wrong side. I don't want to talk about it. I'm wearing it backwards so that the seam is in the back. If you look too closely, you can see that my mattress stitching is just atrocious. It was such an eyesore getting the stitches to align, so I just held the thing together, but I didn't look closely at the actual stitches. The backside is also riding up a little because I didn't do the short rows. Also the neckline, I said I wanted it to be off shoulder. It's not off shoulder at all. I could have cast it off like a while ago, and I feel like that may have also fixed the shoulder situation because then I could lower the shoulders a little bit. And I don't think I even needed to do the ribbing because it's so stretched out here. I don't think it would curl that much, but overall I'm really happy with it. It's not what I intended it to be whatsoever, but I'm not mad. See, when I put it on, you can't tell that it has issues. You can barely even tell that I made it myself, but I think my body is just carrying, and I don't mean that as in, oh my god, I'm so tea, but like this is an actual issue with knit and crochet designers where they don't really account for any anatomical things such as bust shaping and necklines because they're skinny. So when they put on their own pieces, it looks fine, but as soon as you put their designs on a bigger body, all of the issues start to show. Like a lot of knit designers don't make size inclusive patterns, even though everybody thinks they do because their work like goes up to like 3XL, but like all the anatomical stuff is not there. So yeah, that's what's happening here. I'm gonna have breakfast now, and then I'm gonna try and style this and wear it out today. And I say that as if it's a huge challenge, but I'm just gonna do what I usually do, where I wear a top and pants and some accessories. Okay, we are back. This is the fit. There's nothing to see. So I've just accessorized a little bit. These are ear cuffs from Borzoi Crafts. I will take every opportunity I can to plug them because they are so cool. And I just have some rings from everywhere, and then straight-legged pants. Oh, there's a poop stain. Wonderful. I'm just gonna wear what I always wear for shoes, which is my ducks. I have this leather jacket that I thrifted, but I don't think I'm gonna be wearing it out today because it's like 20 degrees. I would have loved to go baggy pants to like show the tat, but I don't think the tat is ready to see the light of day. It's still healing.
Oh.
Hello. Why do you look like you're being held at gunpoint? Why are you sat like that? What do you mean? Yeah, look at you. Wait, look at the top I knit. Look, I made this.
Oh my god. Whoa. Oh, cute. It's so cute. But every time I see you, your hair changes. Yeah.
Because it just keeps growing and I just keep pushing it
It's
into...
always different.
I have a kind of a Karen cut.
Nah. 你自己
Well, I drove for like 20 minutes and then Dad drove like the rest of the way.
This look is so good on you.
What is good on me?
听起来的 whole look.
Thanks. There's a bunch of mistakes on it. Like,
It's okay.
it's really bad.
It looks like thrifted.
Thanks.
颜色挺好看.
Really? I
You
kind of
know,
hate it.
we still have the bottle of Squirtle sunscreen that Till bought.
Oh my god. Just keep it for when he comes
the
again.
blue one. The blue one.
Oh, Sophie 那个 predicted 顶了37分。
Oh my god, slay. That's higher than what I got. I got 36.
Okay, an extended essay.
Oh my god, so it's gonna be even higher. That's so good.
当时考得不错，现在就在人群里给我拉走了，说你不可以待在这儿。你们干啥这几天在那儿？
Say hi to YouTube. We're gonna go shopping today, and that's it. Fit check. Oh, you can't even see. Okay. Featuring poop stain from a pigeon.
My work can be getting music can be very
Which one? This one. Passion fruit.
Yeah, passion fruit. That's not passion fruit. This one is.
The top has survived a day out. You know what? I'm gonna give it a passing grade because I would wear this again, but I have discovered a few more problems about it. It's riding up a lot, and at this point, the ribbing, it's on my boob. This is the coverage I wanted, and this is the coverage I have. Another thing is this neckline is riding up a lot and choking me, which I knew would happen because I didn't do short rows, so that's completely on me. But the thing that's driving me crazy is just all of this excess fabric here, and you can really see it when I'm wearing a tote bag because the strap is like here, and then you just see this little fucking labia coming out of my armpit. I do want to remake this at some point, not anytime soon. I need like a 3-month buffer before I want to knit anything again. I'm gonna go back to making a crochet pattern next, I think. I really enjoyed just like making the parts that required no thinking. I really liked making the sleeves, but like this was a bit of a nightmare. The connecting was a nightmare, so like I know what people are talking about now when they say that doing bottom up is kind of just like making yourself suffer. Vicky says I should try top down next time, but I don't want to try top down now that I know bottom up, but I will try top down. I think the end goal is to make a knit pattern. I don't see a lot of patterns that have negative ease. Maybe because the construction is really fickle with like places like this. I'll continue documenting my knitting journey on here. I am gonna end the vlog here. I really appreciate I'm gonna end the vlog here. I really appreciate you guys for watching this far. Stay tuned for more vlogs and knitting projects, and I also post about my knitting and crochet projects on my Instagram. Final update on the tattoo, I guess. There she is. At this point, I just leave it as it is. It doesn't really need much, but I still, like when I'm in the shower, I'm still really careful. I don't like, what's the word? Oh my god, I can't English. What is it when you like scrub off your dead skin with like a loofah? Exfoliate. I don't exfoliate just yet. It's gonna still take like another week or two before I'm fully... I can't speak. You know what I'm talking about. Like and subscribe.